we're going to give it a couple seconds for people to pop in here before we start running off of nothing. I'm running on a quarter cup of coffee and a bag full of cough drops. So I think I'm going to be okay. I'm just going to let some people pass me, and I'd like to try and enjoy the sights, but that'll just get you killed real quickly. It'll get you all messed up. I'm going to try and share. I got a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Make sure that you post. I'm going to try and share this link out to the Discord. All right, there we go. Who's first in here? I can't, not a sponsor. You first. Alrighty then. Number 2, Canada. What's World? Good to see you, man. It was good talking to you last night. Cindy, good morning. What's World? You don't know it, but you are deterred. It's kind of a thing I do every morning. 1, 2, 3. But we're on our sweet little drive here. It says I'm going 55 according to the big white signs on the side of the road. I'm not sure what's happening up here in the gauges, but all I know is I'm moving with the flow of traffic. Laszlo, good morning, my friend. Good morning. We're waiting. We got a few more people in here. Last night was so much fun, guys. Absolutely so much fun. Met so many cool people. I think I posted a video last night. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Maybe it was like a short or something. But it was a good time. It was a good time. Is that a motorcycle cop? Yeah, that's a damn motorcycle cop sitting there like staring the traffic down. Of course it's going to start raining. Of course. What are we doing here? Let me put the windshield wipers on. Kind of working. And the prepper fam. Looks like I've got about 10 people in here. So obviously, guys, you know the rules. When I'm driving, make sure if you want to be recognized, you've got to post in all caps. It's not because it's a rule. It's because it's easier for me to read that way. Last night was a really, really good time. There were 0 preppers there. There were like lots of artists. I met like a Homeland Security police officer. I met someone who like does like travel videos. I probably didn't meet as many people as I was going to. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, good morning, Bradley. Good to see you. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I got invited to go to a YouTubers convention. It's like YouTube is doing this thing where they're going from city to city to city and like inviting certain people. I really don't even think I'm myself special, but I did get an invite, so I'm not going to complain. It was really good. The alcohol was I won't say it was unlimited because the bartender seemed to get upset when I went after my 4th Guinness. But the food was excellent. Guys like walking around. Would you like a parfait, sir? It was a really, really good time. You know, some of the things that I learned were interesting. They were interesting. Some of them I'll apply in my YouTube journey. But I think a lot of it, I did get a chance to talk to the lady who was running these events. And then I told her about the whole fixing the chat thing, and she like immediately picked up her phone and like sent a message to one of the developers explaining what I was talking about. So we shall see if that happens. We'll see if that happens. I don't know if it will, but you know, one can only wish for good things, right? Met a lot of people that are just trying to not just figure out the YouTubes, but how to not just get better at it. It was interesting. I was in one conversation where this guy he cuts trees down. He's I wouldn't say he's an arborist. He's in a tree removal service, right? And he cuts the trees down and he films it all. So like when you see those videos of like some dude who climbed up this tree and it's like cutting it down and it falls, that's probably him. And he was like, he wasn't upset, but he was disappointed that his videos were only getting like 40,000 views a piece. Anywho, you know, I didn't say anything to him, but when we broke off into different little, it was like a little meet and greet, right? What's up, Bobby? What's going on, man? Bobby Spags. Matter of fact, I need to check on Gregory and see if he's got his Spags bag yet, guys. When I give those things away, you guys all need to jump on that stuff, like real fast. But it was interesting. Everybody had different perceptions of things. This one guy I talked to, he was really cool. He's the one who held the camera to like make the video for the short. And he just came out of nowhere. You want me to do that, man? You want me to do that? He was like really, really nice, right? And so I ended up talking to him. When I was talking to the DHS cop, she was cool. He's like, man, I don't even know what's, I just turned the damn thing on and start talking. He makes like $7,000 a month. Not a joke. I don't know how that's even possible. I don't even know how that's even possible. So, someone tell me? Someone tell me. Okay, so that and the 4 Guinness, the call to the girlfriend, she's doing good. We're going to be going up to New York on Sunday. So basically nothing but a week of driving. It's nothing but fun. Nothing but fun. All right, guys. So I have been running my suck while you guys I'm patiently waiting for you guys to put something in the chat to talk about. If you could do that now, that would be super duper. Because if not, I'm almost like out of stuff to talk about. Not a joke. I've got my made in my room coffee that isn't bad, but there's only like a quarter of it left, and the top didn't fit it, and I have not stopped for food or anything yet. So put something in the chat, guys. Something to talk about. Also, I want to tell all the people I appreciated, the ones that went back and watched my my vehicle trauma bag update video. I know you guys went back and watched it because the numbers went up just for no reason, right? So I appreciate you. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. All right, so is chat dead? What are we doing here? Double Dog Prepper just showed up. Good morning, my friend. So I guess the chat isn't completely dead. Are you guys all stirring your coffee at work, pretending wishing you're not there? It is Friday. Everybody probably doesn't want to be there. Good morning, Rose. Good to see you. Good to see you. I am returning from Richmond and the YouTube conference. They call it, what is it? The YouTube Creator Collective. I got, funny story. I couldn't bring myself to do it, but I really should have. So one of the gifts that they were giving away were these Nalgene bottles. And like the wide mouth, the big ones, right? The good ones. What's up, LocalPrepper? Come on, guy. What are you doing? Do the speed limit. He probably is. I'm probably just driving too fast. I'm guessing that I'm driving too fast. I need to set the cruise control. That's what I need to do. It keeps me out of trouble. Are you going on a pub crawl? No, I am not. I'm driving. No pub crawl for me, bro. No pub crawl for me. Just Guinness was the beer that they were offering that was like to my liking. It's either that or they had a list of alcohol you could drink, like drinks, and the only thing that really tickled my fancy was the Guinness. So, but no, these Nalgene bottles, right? They're like this really weird, almost pink color, but they're free, and they were like, these are made from recycled plastic, and they're super retro and kitschy and cool. And I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna snatch one before I'm getting ready to leave because it's I get one anyway, right? And I go to get it, and one of the girls that's helping to run the thing for YouTube, she's like, "Oh my God, are you gonna customize it?" And I'm like, okay. And she's like, sit down. So I sit down, right? And there's like the choice of these 2 stickers. And you gotta put them on there and police ahead.
There are police reported ahead.
Let's see. We'll find out in a minute. And so I sit down and I'm talking to her, and she's younger. And yep, he's still there. Yep, still there. He's still sitting there. We're gonna go down to 65, 67, something like that. Because the speed limit is that. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm listening to her talk, and she's really nice, but really like super bubbly, right? which is way out of my comfort zone. I'm literally waiting for, when somebody's like that, I'm literally like waiting for their head to pop off their body. But she was really nice, so I'm like putting a sticker on there, and she's talking, and I put another sticker on there, and then so we're done with that, and then she's like, oh wow, oh, you did it, wow, that's nice. And I'm like, I put a sticker on a bottle. I was gonna grab a second one because, hey, Nalgene bottles are not cheap, okay? I don't care what they're made out of, they're not cheap. So, like I said, it's the full-size one. Good morning, Ian. It's the full-size one, and yeah, they were like free, so I should have done that. I got mine. I guess it was fair. I got mine. I was the nice guy, but I really should have grabbed another one. All right, so let's see here. Let's see. No pub crawl. Looks like Devil Dog Prepper says fishing. First cup of the day. He's talking about coffee. Really hard to read. Building cedar planters. Nice. I like it. I like it. It's really having fun and peace, and relaxation is doing woodworking with my friends. There you go. Yeah, I love woodworking, but I suck at it. My measurements are always good. My cuts are always bad. I know, measure twice, cut once, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I never account for the thickness of the blade. All right, I'm going to go ahead and speed up a little bit. Stalled vehicle ahead.
Stalled vehicle ahead.
10 plus reports. This thing is always telling me about stuff. DDP, I love creating anything from wood. There you go. What is going on? We're going to have to put the cancel on the cruise control here for a second because my spidey senses are tingling that something is up. I purposely chose this time to leave the hotel because I was trying to avoid traffic in both Richmond, which was none, and traffic in the Norfolk, Portsmouth area. So hopefully everybody's at work there. Protests seem to be on the rise. Yeah, but they're not getting a lot of coverage. I think the one that got the most coverage is the one at Trump Plaza, which is actually hilarious. I think the cops, if they keep doing this, the cops are just gonna start messing people up. And I think they will, and I really think they should, to be honest with you. There was a day when New York City police officers, people respected them because they knew that if you were just Joe Schmo, screwing around, whatever, you would get, snatched up and, hey man, quit doing stupid stuff, go away. But if you did something really bad, you would just get your ass beat. That's the way it used to be. And so now, basically, police officers, they're like, I don't know, they're like victim advocates. They're barely doing anything. And I think they're going to get tired of it at some point. I really thought when Adams became the mayor of New York City that things would change for the police department. It didn't. But I think they're going to get tired of getting called to do protester duty. And here's why. That's a cool cat. Cool front of our bulldozers. Is because the people, the whole thing was theater. It was a giant play. They knew exactly what they were going to do. They knew exactly what was going to go down. They knew exactly how it was going to end up. But what I don't think they accounted for was the length of time it would be allowed to happen. You drove right by me. I'm in New Kent County. I don't even know where New Kent County is. I'm probably in it right now. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the counties in around Richmond. So anyway, it is what it is, man. But next time, we'll have to do something. I'll pull over and we can do a selfie, and I'll jump back in my car and keep going. I'll do that stuff. I will do that stuff. But anyway, so the one that's making the news right now is the one in Trump Tower. They came in, with it was basically like a flash mob protest. They came in, nobody knew who they were. clothes come off. They're all wearing red shirts. Not on my time or something like that. You know, it's like, okay, so this wasn't rehearsed at all, was it? Huh. And so they went on, but they went on for a couple of hours. And one of the things that they don't realize is that Trump Tower isn't just a business center. There's people that actually live there. I mean, other than Donald Trump, you know, being his home. There's people who actually live in that building. It's their home. So this wasn't, you know, it's like now you're stepping your toe or dipping your toe into laws that talk about keeping you from being inside your home, your residence. Lots of things can go wrong very, very quickly. And so the cops came in there and arrested them all. And last time I checked, it was like 98 arrests out of 120 people. The numbers keep going up. They're like over 100 arrests. It was like 150 people. You know, there's no way to tell what's right or wrong as far as numbers go. But what's interesting is that they were all trespassed. There's a couple things being said there. One, obviously, Donald Trump said, trespass them all. I own the building. They're trespassing. And so they were all arrested. Now, I don't know what trespass is in the state of New York, but you're going to get a court date anywhere else in the nation. And so if these people don't show up for their court dates, because they're all paid protesters. They actually said the organization that they work for, and then they could then people actually can like do the work. I think CNBC did some of the work and showed like where their money actually comes from. So, you know, it's interesting to see these paid protesters getting arrested for trespassing or being trespassed and now have court dates. They don't just get like fines. At least I would hope not. And so this is a signal to the rest of the businesses that are in New York City that, oh, by the way, these things can happen anytime and any place. And if you don't trespass them, then they're just going to stay there. They're just going to stay there, and the crowds will get bigger, and they'll get more people to come, and there'll be even more problems. So I'm thinking it's actually good what happened yesterday. You know, I think there were other people's personal rights that were violated, that were encumbered because of this protest, and I think that these people need to pay a hefty fine, and obviously someone may. You know what I think? I think maybe we need to have, and I know this is going to sound very Orwellian, but I think we need to have like a registry for paid protesters. If you're found to be a paid protester, you have to be on the registry. And that way, when somebody shows up to protest on a college who's not a college student, they can be like, the fines can be higher, because we've got to stop this stuff. I'm all about free speech. I'm all about like, hey, you know, protesting things. It's like how our country was founded. I get it. But they're protesting, and not just the things that I don't like. They're protesting things that like don't make any sense. It's like, so why go there? Why do that? Why, you know, as if you've got a man who's the president of the United States, why aren't you protesting, you know, outside the White House? You know, because it looks bigger if you go inside a lobby with 100+ people. You know, you're going to get more news. That's why they do it. You know, it's like, so there is a mission that they're on, but and it's logical to think the way they're thinking if that's their mission. But the rest of the world doesn't like it. The rest of the world doesn't like it. So, all right, I've got a little bit of air between me and this next car, so I'm going to look at the chat real quick. There's no respect for personal property. Absolutely true. Smash that button. I appreciate you guys. Where we at here? Protesters starting to carry bug out bags, giving preppers a bad image. I don't know about that. You know, I've heard some stuff about that. I heard that from, you know, Doomsday Queen. She said that's why she was going over to YouTube, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I honestly, I don't know what's gone, because I don't like to talk about. I don't know what's going on with those particular things, because you know, I don't want to talk bad about other YouTubers, and I don't want to, you know, basically support false claims. So here's the thing. Protesters have been getting organized since back in the Antifa times. Okay, you guys remember that? They had helmets, they had gas masks, they had bags full of what they needed for the day. So, it's like this whole label of bug out bags, they're backpacks. A bug out bag is something we use to get through 72 hours. A bug out bag will not support or help a protester. It won't. It's just a backpack. So I wouldn't get too locked into that mindset because it's not valid. It's not valid. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. Not sorry. They're just backpacks full of stuff they want to protest with. Let's see here. 2A is the way. Yeah, absolutely. Stifler manufacturer. Stifler, are you the one that makes the frickin' the G19 slides? I sent you guys an email. You emailed. If it's you emailed me and I emailed you back and nothing happened. So, what the hell, man? If it's you, because I thought it was like Scorpion Metals or something like that, but I'm not sure. Put something in the chat, man, because if it's you, I want people to know about it. What if I'm like, am I going? Yeah, it says speed limit's that. That's what I have my cruise control set at. I'm like passing people doing the speed limit. Never, unheard of. Unheard of. Oh, that's because they have these automated speed things on the side of the road telling me, no, you're going way too fast. Cruise control activated. Deactivated. Yeah, that's it. I'll check. It might be gone to spam. I hope not. Yeah, dude, you guys got to get tooled up for the 17. I know you guys are doing 19s, but there are a lot of people out there that don't like the 19s. You tool up for that 17, especially the Gen 3, man, people are going to be so happy. I will sell the crap out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you now, if you think I'm joking, like, send me a business proposal and we'll talk. Because, yeah, it's a thing. I love the look of those slides, especially ones that are already pre-built. I can literally just be like, ching, ready to go. Beautiful, 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 and at a good price too, guys. I'm telling you right now, the prices that I saw on their website, unbelievable. Let's see. Do the slides, help with the Glock 44, always stockpiling. Mine is so trash. Gotcha. No, unless they've changed in the last 2 or 3 weeks, they only make Glock 19 slides. Let's see here. Well, get that discount code ready for Monday. Prepper 10 off our stripped slides. Gotcha. Okay. Send me an email. Send me an email, guys, because I know there's people out there that have fucking G9. Excuse me. I know that I got excited. I know there's people out there that have G19 slides, and I'm not allowed to promote firearms on a live stream. Or on YouTube, period, I think, but on live streams. So we're gonna just we'll worry about that product code another time. We'll keep that on the down low. All right, I'm gonna sip some of my cold coffee. Oh, it's still not bad, even though it's like from your room coffee. All right, let's see here. I don't see. Got some stovepiping issues. Backpacks are common daily use for adults and kids. True. We got yours truly, Chris. I met this guy yesterday, guys. Make sure that you make sure you check out his channel. Great to meet you yesterday, definitely. So our issue with G19 slides is we need more space and another machine. Gotcha. Well, it is what it is. It's a business. You guys got to run it how you see fit. Just saying. Q2 of this year, that's not bad. I can wait for that. All right, need a coffee warmer for the road. Rose, do not do that. Do not. I better plug my car phone charger in. Thank you. You just reminded me, because I've eaten like 20% of my battery in like 20 minutes. But no, do not do that, Rose. Don't do it. I actually just need some real coffee, to be honest with you. and I'm not seeing any place to pull off just yet. I've probably been babbling along too long already. All right, so I'm out of the work zone, and I can now go the appropriate speed. You guys are distracting me. Get home bag needs a water pouch. Bottled water takes up too much room. I know the, well, you know what, so a lot of my thoughts on water in any type of bag, there's two principles. That is a cool looking Tesla. It's flat black. No, it's satin. It's like satin. No, it's satin gray. Wow, that is Tennessee. That is a neat looking Tesla. I've never seen one painted like that. Looks like somebody painted it in their garage, in their driveway or something. But no, that's the real paint. With water, so my philosophy is pretty simple. I buy the larger water bottles. I'll normally keep one inside my bag so that I have water to start with, and I make sure that I buy a lot of them is like that alkali water or the fancy water, you know what I'm saying, that has like what the hell, oh man, my brain is not on electrolytes inside of it, but it's like water with electrolytes. What is it, like vitamin water or something like that? No colors or anything in it, but actually I don't even think it has a flavor. But anywho, and I do that because one, I may need that, but two, the water itself is completely purified, ready to go, and the bottles are thicker and they have the good caps on them. I hate water bottles that are thin and they have that real thin cap on it. That bottle is going to fail. Whereas the other ones, I've had them forever, and you can get a water filter on top of those, no problem. You can filter into them from a bag, no problem. You got a lot of different variables, and it just expands your ability to carry water, and they fit in the side pouches, no problems. I kind of got that back from my hiking days, and you just keep using those bottles over and over and over until you're sick of them, and then you throw them out and go buy more. It's super inexpensive, and it doesn't freaking, you don't have to like do the Nalgene or any kind of fancy canteen bottle or anything like that. And they're super light. So you can't beat that. Bondo. Brondo? Is that it has what your body needs. It has electrolytes. It has what your body needs, something like that. Was it Brondo? Is that what it is? Oops. From Idiocracy. Steffa, love you, man, but I can't talk about pew-pews anymore. It's a live stream. I think we've already pushed the bounds of that. But you have my attention, bro. So if we're gonna do stuff, okay? Seriously, send me the email, contact LocalPrepper@gmail.com, and you know, we're gonna do some stuff because, like I said, I really like your product. I really like your prices, and I think that we can pass those discounts onto the users, you know, onto the followers. It's one of the things that I'm really big into, you know. Oh, no worries. We get the YouTube and Meta restrictions. They hit us hard. There you go. I love my Grail. You know, I love the Grail too. You know, that is the Grail is the holy grail of water purification. You know what I'm saying? Water filtration / water purification. It really, really is. There's other technology out there that works better than that. There's other technology out there that works worse than that. But most of the time, if you can get 99% of the freaking protozoa out of that damn water, it's considered filtered. You know what I'm saying? It's considered purified. And the Grail has the same problem that every water filter or survivalist water filter on the market has. They're not trustworthy in the winter, okay? Because if you let that filter freeze up after you've used it, or even get cold enough to freeze but not freeze, you're going to be breaking all of those little strands, microfibers that are inside that filter that something's going to get through, not a joke, okay? And those fibers are not meant for like gunk, the green stuff in your water. They're meant for, bacteria, protozoa, whatever the other names of that stuff is, right? They're going to fail. If they freeze up completely, you're not going to get any water out of it, so you kind of wasted your time, the philosophy is, okay, so you put the filter in a Ziploc bag and you keep it inside your jacket, and okay, that can work for a while, but I mean, are you going to sleep with it? If I have to, that's what I'll do. I'll sleep with it, and yeah, I get it, man. But now we're like in that realm of survival sucks. I want to thrive, I don't want to survive. Survival sucks. So then we're like, okay, well, now we have to like boil our water. Okay, dynamite, let's do that. Let's have the capability of doing that, you know what I'm saying? So during the wintertime, you should just assume that you're going to have to filter somehow your water and boil it. You know what I'm saying? So now we're really talking about a filter that is more designed to filter out particulates and as many of the bacteria as possible, but it's not going to be like you can just drink it right out of the filter. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to boil that water to kill off the bugs. So you just have to, exercise the 7 Ps, and everything should be just fine. Everything should be just fine. Smart water bottles, more durable plastic. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure that's what I carry. Smart water bottle. Also, they're basically the same bottles. Smart water bottle and the vitamin water bottles. They're basically the same bottles. But yeah. And so it's like, well, then why do I carry it? Why would I carry a filter? They're only seasonal. And honestly, with the Grail, one of the nice things about the Grail is you can just swap that filter out just like that. So in reality, you could have a completely dry, unused filter, so that as a backup, so that if your primary filter just happened to accidentally freeze, then you could go to that. But after that, man, you might as well just be boiling stuff. So you need to have the ability to boil. You know what I'm saying? Container. The 7 C's of survival. Maybe I need to make a video about that again, like the 7 C's of survival, because people forget. They forget what the baseline of what they need. Now, if it's just a get home bag, man, just put a couple bottles of water in there and put a frickin' one of those screw-on filters, and hope you don't have to use it. You'll probably be okay. You know what I'm saying? There's a huge difference between a get-home bag and a bug-out bag. Huge difference, All right, general water bottles are made from recycled plastic. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm in this tunnel of Jersey barriers, white lines, and cars that are trying to stay alive. What's my speed? Am I in a work zone again? I can't tell. I'm just going to set the cruise. We're just going to set the cruise. Get over here and see what we can do with that piece. All right, let's see here. I drink core water. Its bottle have a lid big enough to be a small cup. That's interesting. Core water, huh? Okay. I tell you, have you guys ever drank that water that comes in a metal container? And this is okay. There is some weird grating on this road that sounds like if I drive on it, it sounds like driving on a squeegee. It's awful. Greetings from Dutch Netherlands. Nice. Overlander, you got a YouTube channel? I bet you do. If you do, just let us know in the chat. People will go follow you, because I love Overlanders. I like it. Happy PT Day 3.14. I don't know what that means. Are you working out? Are you PTing? Or physical therapy day? Is it physical therapy day? I don't know. But happy that day, Teresa. Good to see you. All right, I'm still good for 52 miles. I may pull off and get some coffee real quick. That's the object of these lessons. Stay alive. There you go. What's the sign say up here? Nothing good. Nothing good. I really would like a cup of coffee, like a real cup of coffee, because I am lacking right now. I like that truck. Oh, Pi 3.4. Oh, it's Pi Day. I got you. Yeah, the girlfriend's son goes to a school where they're actually recognizing today as Pi Day, and they're trying to raise money, and they have if you pay $5 for a cream pie, you get to pie one of the teachers or any teacher you pick. So yeah, they recognize all that stuff too. That's hilarious. I'm like, this guy's not going to even try to frickin' not hit me. He's just going to be like, I'm just coming over, man. He's got that gangster lean and everything, and he's like a white dude in a big work truck. He's just like, I'm coming over, man. It's also my son's birthday. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. The big 1-3. I love it. Happy birthday, 13. Entering Williamsburg. Been here, done that. I think Williamsburg has like one exit. Oh, I hate this lane. This lane is stupid. It's like got 2 different levels of pavement on it. Oh, we got some signs. What do we got coming up here? Some food. Something simple. No. Williamsburg. Taco Bell. Okay. Taco Bell's doing breakfast. No. Come on. No, you know what? I'm just going to wait until I get like down into Virginia Beach area. And then I'm going to like pull over at the Wawa. All right, guys, what else we got to talk about? Did we all see the blood moon? No, I didn't know there was a blood moon. Was that last night? Huh. We had a lot of fog around here, so I don't know if I would be able to see it. You're up in the mountains, so you probably saw everything. Johnson, Great Wolf. Love Williamsburg. Almost had a job there. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting place, but I don't know. I got bad memories from Williamsburg. All right, guys, put something in the chat for us to talk about. I'll be happy to run my gums until my gums won't run anymore. I'm just going to sit here and sip on my cold coffee. Oh, that's why everybody missed it, 1 a.m. There's a Wawa about a mile from Camp Perry exit. Oh, okay. Not only blood moon, but also worm moon.
There are police reported ahead.
Cool. Papa! Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, that's interesting. I love the whole celestial bodies thing. It's interesting. It's nice to look at, but it's very disappointing because people are like, oh my God, and their eyes are like, your eyes are so powerful. You know, as far as you know, like basically like their ocular ability is so powerful over a camera. They're so much more powerful than a camera to bring in all sorts of things like light, space. It's crazy. But this guy is just going to inch up on me to where I'm stuck behind this truck. And then you point your camera at it, and it's like really, it's like you can't capture what your eyes are seeing. It's so crazy. You know, you would think with all the technology that it's like instantly, boom, you'd be perfect. You know, you're looking at it and it's like, wow, this is beautiful. And then you take a picture of it, it's like a dot. I saw the full moon, but it wasn't warm yellow both times. I got you. I probably need to turn a little bit of warm air on here. It's a little chilly. All right, so you guys aren't putting anything in the chat for us to talk about. don't make me like start demoting people and stuff. LP, I would re-wooed the stream and played you. I can't read that. I can't read. It's too fast. Now they're coming in too fast. I think Elon is delayed rescue since failed test. I don't know what that is. Delayed rescue since failed test. My son is now very embarrassed. That's okay. Maybe I'll be fine. Yeah, teenagers are supposed to be embarrassed. They're always embarrassed about something anyway. Little Creek's here. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you played it. You played it when we said happy birthday. There you go. Happy birthday to you. You're whole 13 years old. Space Station Rescue. Yeah, I got you. Well, I know. I watched it yesterday. No, it wasn't. Was it yesterday night or the night before? I can't remember. Where they were ready to go. They were locked. They've been spent like 2 hours in the capsule, and they had some kind of hydraulic problem on the outside of the ship. It was actually not the ship itself that was the problem. But did they do like another test or something and we missed out? I know they have some instantaneous launch windows that they can run for like 2 or 3 days. Doge Space Station. Oh, okay, gotcha. They'll figure it out, man. They will figure it out. This, that's the thing about, space travel and astronauts and even NASA, which I'm growing to not like now that I heard about their how they rewrote the Artemis program. I don't know. Did you guys hear about how they rewrote the entire Artemis program to be nothing but DEIBS? We got Suffering says, I'm sorry, Stifler says, with SpaceX rescuing the NASA astronauts in the ISS, yes. Let's talk where or not Putin will back down. What's up, Jammer? Don't recognize you. Make sure you follow. I don't know, man. It's kind of iffy. It's hard to tell. Having little tidbits outside of the negotiation like we would have, it's very difficult to ascertain whether it's going to happen or not. Obviously, phase 1 is a ceasefire. I think that Putin is slowly making sure that he has control over the areas that he has taken. Basically make sure there's no fighting in the areas. That way there's a clear delineation. There's a line of what's what, who's whose. I think that's probably what he's doing right now. I need to not run into the back of this semi-truck. I need to not get trapped by this truck that only wants to go 1 mile an hour more than everybody else in the fast lane. Freaking dill lead. It's will it happen or not? It's really, really hard to tell from our perspective. I couldn't say. I would like to think it would happen because we're kind of in a catch-22 because it didn't. From what I understand, they signed the mineral rights deal. It's just not politicized. So now we have a vested interests, that fall under what they would call national interests. So the Russians don't want to be like doing anything stupid, but now is the time to, come on, man, really, you want to drive next to me? Jesus Christ, it's not a race, lady. So stupid. Sometimes people are just so stupid. Anyway, so now we actually have a national interest in Ukraine. Does that mean we'd be boots on the ground? No, that is not what that means. Does it mean we would provide support? Maybe. We're kind of done with this war, guys. We let one administration get us into this war and just keep throwing money at it, and then most of the money they've already told everybody that they don't know where half the money went, and that's not a joke. That number's not a joke. Like half of the money, they don't know where it is. 65, we're gonna go that speed, and so we're done with it. United States is freaking. They're done with it. Have you heard much on the China in the moon to the moon recently? No, I have not. I know that China did land on the moon, but I don't know. You know, they would never tell you. They're only going to tell you if it was successful. They're not going to tell you if it was unsuccessful. The Chinese have been doing stuff in space that never gets advertised. Hampton Roads has the worst drivers in the state. I believe that. There's a lot of, that's a huge funnel that goes through there, bro. You know, so it's like everybody's just trying to get where they need to be without being late. And so it's crazy. One of the things that I hate about Virginia drivers is that they're never told how to enter and exit a clover leaf. They have no idea. And it's so prevalent that the way they design the clover leafs on the southern highway routes, they're literally, you got like 2 seconds to get on and off a clover leaf before you miss it. It's insanely stupid, and I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It's like the engineer's just like, watch this. Let's see how this works out when they design these things. And there's at least 10 of them down on the southern highways, anywhere between Chesapeake and Virginia Beach. And so it's insane that the traffic is insane just trying to get there. Coffee in. Time to head to the shop to make more stuff. Love it, man. I love it. Catch y'all later. We'll talk to you later, bro. Email me. Don't be a slacker. What else we got going on? What else we got going on? Because, you know, my gut is telling me that Putin's going to say no to the deal. My gut is going to be that he's going to try and be the master negotiator and say, we don't agree to this, but we would agree to this. And now they have to go back to Ukraine, and Ukraine has to decide whether they're going to capitulate. You know, you've got the morally right thing, and then you've got the technical big military thing. So the morally right thing is, hey, oh, by the way, man, you invaded our country and you don't have any right to anything here. And the military thing is, hey, we invaded your country, we kicked you out of these places, we're keeping your shit. Any questions? You know what I'm saying? So they've got to find that middle ground. And when they go to Ukraine first, I thought that was a huge mistake to negotiate, one, without Ukraine, okay, and two, not go negotiate with Russia first, because Russia is holding all the cards there. Russia can be like, okay, whatever, we're on a war economy, and you know, if you watch any of the YouTube videos from Russia, not a joke, these people are doing just fine. They're doing just fine. Their economy is thriving. You know what I'm saying? The ruble buys more than enough food to feed their families. People are not, you know, the only people that are suffering are the freaking oligarchs. All the regular people, they're thriving, man. They're thriving. So, you know, are people dying? Yeah, war sucks. It absolutely sucks. But, you know, there's no, from what I understand, there's no trucks running around inside of Russia going, get in the van, we're going to fight. You know, that's not what's happening. So, little off topic here, but I bought a new dehydrator. What would you start to prep first? I've been about 20 years since my last dehydrator. If it's a dehydrator, what would I do first? Peas. Peas have lots of moisture in them, and what you have to learn to do with dehydrators is you have to experiment with them. You really do. You can find lots of, for lack of better words, recipes online about how to dehydrate certain things, because it's all about temperature and time. And then kind of figure it out yourself. You have to actually like do the science, the experimentation with your dehydrator. You know, because the internet might say, hey, this is the best dehydrator, or this is the best recipe for dehydrating peas. You know, put your peas on frickin', you know, No paper, just the dehydrator trays. Spread them out evenly. You can do it with frozen ones. This recipe's done with frozen ones. And honestly, you should not be dehydrating anything that's in a can already, because that's not smart. That's like, why? It's already got a shelf life of like 10 years. So, and then, follow do the work, do the research, follow the instructions, and then test and see if it works. And if it's not like fully dehydrated, then add more time. You know what I'm saying? Add another hour, see what happens. Add another hour, see what happens. Because it takes like anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. I know people that dehydrate certain things for 16 hours. Do that until you get it, and then record all that information. You know what I'm saying? Record all that information, and then decide how you want to store it. I store my dehydrated peas inside of glass jars, because I can vacuum seal them. And then throw it in a cabinet someplace, and it disappears. You know what I'm saying? Then when I need some peas, I go get them, I shake out the amount I want, and then I go from there. Just let them rehydrate. I'll let them rehydrate like all night and all day until the time I'm going to cook them that next evening. Jerky, always jerky. Yeah, I mean, jerky's a good one too. I mean, dehydrate for what you want. Bananas are probably the hardest one to dehydrate and get right. Okay, because there's some people say like use green bananas, and I've tasted those, and those taste awful. I've heard do ripe bananas. I've tasted those, and they're okay. I've dehydrated those. And then there are the ones that they say, and it's kind of proven to be true, are ones that are just starting to be like overripe, that are just like where the banana peel starts to get a little bit of black stuff on it. That's the ones you want to dehydrate. Those taste the best. When you're dehydrating bananas, one, if you go too far, it's gonna be awful. But two, if you have the wrong bananas, if the banana isn't at the appropriate ripeness, it's not going to taste good. I love making banana chips. Sorry I'm late. Had a rough something. Not all caps, can't read it. All right, what we got? Sorry I'm late. Okay, so I got nothing in the chat right now, guys. Because on the YouTube only gives you. That's the one thing I told them to fix. I told them to make it so that I can like have chat on my entire screen. Gotta run. God bless you too, bro. Hey, have a good day. Have a good day, man. Bradley, gotta go fix some stuff. That's his job, man. That's his job. He's a fixer, man. He's the fixer. I'm the decider, and he's the fixer. All right, we are starting to get. We still have 31 miles until I get to where I pull off. My bad. Forgot all caps. No worries, bro. It's just hard to read when I'm trying not to get myself unalived. The fixer of meetings. No, Bradley's got a new position where he doesn't go to meetings anymore. I think that's great, man, because he was going to he had 3 bosses, and they all wanted to have meetings, and it's like, when do I get anything done? Safety first. I need to wear one of those orange, those yellow reflective jackets while I'm driving my car. All right, guys, we need a new subject. Hopefully I answered your questions about the dehydrator. We're gonna play Stump the Prepper. We're gonna try to stump Local Prepper. Let's check his knowledge. Let's see if he knows as much as you think he knows. Probably gonna find out he doesn't. But anyway, let's go ahead and try that anyway. And a helmet. Yes. I think it's hilarious, man. You know, when I joined the Marine Corps, we didn't wear helmets or flak jackets inside vehicles. And then some guy was like, they had a couple of rollovers on the 7 tons. And they were like, we need to be protecting their heads and their bodies. And so they made it like a Marine Corps order that frickin' everybody who was driving a tactical vehicle had to wear a helmet and a flak jacket. And then over that 20 freaking years of doing that, there was never an incident where a helmet and a flak jacket protected their body. They finally, just this last year, or maybe the last 2 years, someone finally said, This is stupid. Let's stop doing this. Sucking chest wounds. You want to talk about sucking chest wounds? Okay. Wipe the blood away. Seal. Go to the hospital. Hopefully you got a vent on the front, not the back. On the entrance wound, you need a vent on the entrance wound. Next subject, because I'm not a surgeon, and neither are you. Yeah, it's a false sense of security. Love dehydrating stuff out of my garden. There you go. I'm like right next to a giant truck right now. I'm going to slow down so I'm not like right next to him. All right. That was a bad idea. Everybody's about to try and run me over now. Got to put this car in sports mode. We're gonna get past this guy. Whee! Okay. Wearing reflective vests makes sense at night in case you break down at night. That's true. It is true. You know, believe it or not, in Europe, I know in Germany for a fact that if you are in a car accident or you pull over on the side of the road, no one can get out of that vehicle without wearing a reflective vest. In fact, when you get a rental car in Germany, they actually, like, there's a reflective vest inside the glove compartment. Little gripe juice, yes, dog. I will be attempting all that. Got the dehydrator, figured would be the cheaper than buying. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the only thing you're paying for with dehydrators is the freaking, you know, obviously the price of the dehydrator, which is a one-time thing, and they're actually very inexpensive now. And then you know, obviously the price of the food, any preparation things that you need, and then the electricity to run it for 8 to 16 hours, that kind of thing, you know. But I think the juice is worth the squeeze. The only problem I have with dehydrators, with using dehydrators, is that it's temporary. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You create a shelf-stable food, but that shelf-stable food is really only good for 6 months to a year. That's one of the things, you know. Dehydrator's a great investment. Dehydrate or oven faster. I was not aware of that. You can dehydrate in the oven faster. I think with dehydrators, it's just like it's an appliance that convenience. You can control it better. I think that's the case. But I've never tried to dehydrate in an oven before, so I don't have a lot of. I think the internet would guide my way. Not if they're vacuum sealed in container for the dehydrated food. Golden Homestead, no. So it's actually a pretty common argument because the idea is that you have dehydrated the food, but the problem is dehydrators never get all of the liquid out of the food the way a freeze dryer works. In fact, if you completely dehydrate like 100% the food that you're trying to dehydrate, if you get all of the 100% of the water out of it, the food becomes inedible. And when you do try to rehydrate it, it will basically turn into mush. So I got a lot of caps here. I've owned about 5 dehydrators. You want to make sure you cool before storing. Okay, run what you just dehydrated. Did fruit leather in oven when kids were small. Oh, I love it. All right. See, I've also been hatching chickens since hatchery has been out of chickens. Oh, I love it. Oh shit. We got a lot of traffic up here. This is not good. Oh, we're getting close to the bridge. Hopefully there's not like a wreck on the bridge. Oh, there is an accident up here. The Google's is telling me there's an accident up here. It just hasn't screamed it at me yet. Possibly 2 of them. So everything is rolling to a slow. Everything is moving to a slow roll, which is fine by me because nobody wants to get unalived during a live stream. Yeah. Oils and fats don't evaporate. That's true. That's true. Yeah, and here's the thing. It's like, so if you buy, this is how you find out these little details without actually like doing the research. So if you guys didn't know this, I used to actually make videos for My Patriot Supply, and so they would send me the food and the kits that they would want me to promote, and so I would like do this, and they would give me like a script of things they wanted me to say, and then I started to notice that on certain things it was like, this food will last for like 20 years, but on certain things this food will last for up to a year. But the food was inside of the 25-year kit, and what you'll find is that a lot of the fruits that are inside these 25-year kits, the fruits are not freeze dried; they're dehydrated. You see what I'm saying? So I guess the lesson here is check your labels and know what you're putting in your pantry. Now, the good news is most people just eat the dehydrated foods. They're like, screw the apocalypse. I'm hungry now and I want these yums, And so, it's a thing. It's a thing, guys. Yeah, just kind of be aware, because that 25-year kit that you might buy, that's got it's sealed up in its own little container, and you know what I'm saying? And you're thinking, I could put this on the shelf for 25 years and keep it, cool and dry, and everything will be fine, right? But inside of that, there is food that is going to spoil. Now, will it spoil out to the other bags? Probably not. Just because something goes rancid doesn't mean that you're going to have like a gas. Some things, when they go rancid, become gaseous. They release gases, and that could make the packaging, expand or possibly even explode. But you've got all sorts of protections in the other packages, and if anything, you just have a mess. But even then, it's so minimal. It's so minimal and so unlikely to cause an issue. Just be aware that those fruits are usually dehydrated and not freeze dried. All right. I think I'm stuck in the slow lane. I'm really looking at an opening here, because I'm stuck behind Pennsylvania Steel Company. Fast, dependable. Oh, there's an opening. Look at that. I'm going. And I don't know if this was good or bad. We're passing it now. And it was a triple rear end. That's what it looks like. Now everybody's had their look. Everybody's walking around. There's no ambulance, just a state trooper going, man, these people are stupid. So now everything's going to speed up. With so many cars. It's like freaking, like a Formula One race where they're all like doing this and stuff. They're all trying to get in and out of lanes, act foolish. Botulism, get you if you can't swells. That's true. That's true. Do the human test. I call it the human test because basically only humans have this logic. So if you have a bulge, you can't just throw it away. It's bad. Okay, there's a reason for that. If you open the can and you look inside of it and there's some weird floaty things in it, it's likely not good. The next thing you want to do is the smell test. If it doesn't smell right, it's probably not good. Now, be aware that botulism is both tasteless and odorless. But if it's been in a sealed can and there's no degradation to the can whatsoever, it's very unlikely that botulism is in there. I think the worst thing that might happen is you might have some, can of spinach that tastes like a can. I think that's probably going to be the worst thing that's going to happen to you. But you guys see this when I make these videos. The Tussin DM that I was taking last week was from 2017. I'm still alive. Exercise good judgment is what it comes down to. All right, things are getting thicker. Things are getting thicker. Rubbernecking. That's about right, man. Read a label is logical. Things to do. My best is Mr. Spock. I don't know what that means. Damn. This guy behind me is way too close, and he's got loud ass tires. something. He's got some big text trailer and everything. All right. Check out Cook On, down Periscope, open cans. Don't know they are expired. Okay. I don't know what that all means. And, you know, the last step of that is cook the crap out of it. I mean, you got to get up to 190 to freaking do botulism. Is it 190 or 290? I can't remember, to kill botulism. And most stoves can't get it that high. That's why you have to have a pressure cooker to do that kind of stuff, to kill botulism. But anything that's in there that might be bad, if you just cook the hell out of it, you know, you're going to be okay. You know, that's the one thing that the Amish do, for all of their canned goods, is when they cook, they just cook the crap out of their food. Says there's another accident up here, but the traffic is not slowing down. No, the canned food was bad. Gone. Okay, you threw it out. I got you. Baby back, bottom Benny. Don't know what that is. Long head. Good to see you. I don't recognize you, bro. Oh, long beard. There we go. Long head. Long beard. The text is so small, it's so hard to read. All right, there, traffic. I'm in Hampton Roads right now, so people are just ridiculous. They are ridiculous. Something's going on over the convention center. There's a lot of cars. Gun show. All right. I'm supposedly. I feel like this lane's going to end. It is. All right. And that van's got exceptionally bright lights. Why are people stopping? So crazy. Just trying not to get myself hurt here. Good morning, that's my sexy name for Ben. Big Head Ben. That's funny. That's some funny stuff, man. Alright. We're not going that way. I always get confused when they're like, so I'm near the exit for Langley Air Force Base, and it's like, one, I've never seen this Air Force Base, but it's there, and then two, it's like, isn't that where the president's plane in? But there's no way, and then three, when I think of Langley, I think of the FBI Academy up north. Hello, I'm back again. Jim Bob. Enter something. I can't read it, bro. I'm just lost my dog. Minigia. It's a golden retriever. I don't know what. Oh, well, I mean, you know, I feel like I'm being trolled here, but here's the thing. Have you tried any of the local Facebook groups for lost animals? It's actually very prevalent. Have you called the pound and said, do you have my dog? Is your dog chipped? So hopefully that was helpful. It's getting really hard. You guys aren't like doing caps, so it's really hard to read what you're typing. I appreciate you guys, but it's really difficult to do like when I'm in downtown Hampton Roads. So I'm just driving right now. Thank you. I will look on Facebook. There you go. Because if you've you've ever driven in Hampton Roads, it's nothing but construction. It's like this place is perpetually under construction. I don't know what they're building on these roads. They are really under construction all the time. A little warm in here. VA Center, Phobius, Buckrow Beach. Gas, food, and lodging. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I think we went over the bridge. Honestly, I don't remember. I still feel like I'm yelling. You are yelling. You're like yelling at the deaf guy. That's all that's happening. You're okay. Sounds like they're building bumpy roads. Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's like it's always like this. It's so stupid. You know, I don't understand. Like here, now I'm on. As you can tell, I'm on like a newly paved piece, and that will end in 3, 2, 1 now. That's how fast I got on and off a new piece of paved road. It's like, what are they doing? There's like 10 dudes walking around in freaking yellow vests right now. I don't even know what they're doing. Maintain speed in tunnel. So we're on the bridge, getting ready to hit that tunnel. You know, I can't remember. It's like when you pop out on the other side, whether you need to like aim left or not. I just don't go. I don't take this route very often. Don't workers equal shovel holders? No. Oh, you guys want tunnel time? I don't know if it'll work or not. I don't know if my thing is set up properly here. And there we go. I don't think I'm set up properly here. Because that damn thing is always getting in the way because it angles down. Do not change lane in tunnel. Okay. Tunnel time. I didn't know tunnel time was a thing, to be honest with you. There's an aircraft carrier out there pushing it around right now. Coolio. Do not change lanes. Oh God, awesome view. I don't know about that. We'll find out in a second. We're going in, guys. We're going in. Like I said, I wish I had it like so you could see it better, but that is just not. It's not feasible based on the configuration of my car. Star Galactica. That's what I always think of. And it's funny too because the lights that are in here, it's like some of them are on, some of them are not on. Oh, ears popping. We're going deep. We're going down, guys. We're going down. We're just going straight to you guys, but alright. We're at the bottom now. Everybody's slowing down because they're stupid. Now we're going up. As long as it's hands-free, I'm here to help. Yeah, it's hands-free, bro. I got one hand on the steering wheel, another one on my coffee cup. We're hands-free. My empty coffee cup. Trying to decide if I want a coffee or a Red Bull. I like to lean on the horn when I drive through the local tunnel. Oh, Jesus, Tuck. You're one of those, huh? There's always one. It's like everybody freaks out. Like, what the hell? And you're just giggling, aren't you? I hate the guys that think that they have, because they have like 500 horsepower and a loud car, they can just like try to race through the tunnel. You know, they do that all the time. It's so stupid. They're not going anywhere. right. It's how the. Hold on, I can't read that. Hold on a second. Let me get out of the danger zone here. Give me a second. All right, so I'm not sure what I'm reading, but I'm going to go switch the camera back. There we go. Let's see, better be safe. Is that how you say there? I'm not sure. Better be safe. I just tell people to stay safe. Reminds me of the Detroit Windsor Tunnel. Oh, okay, cool. I'm on the bridge now. There's a bridge that connects these two, this tunnel. There's a bridge on one side, bridge on the other. I don't know why they decided to make it that way. There's an aircraft carrier out there on the water right now, looking at it. Looking. I can't see the number on it though. God, it's just a constant construction. So the Ford 351 Windsor is named after Detroit Tunnel. Oh, okay. Is that true? I mean, that's an interesting factoid. I don't even know if the 351 was a good engine. I mean, I know the Ford 350 was a good engine, but I don't know if that's the same one or not. Is the 351 the same as the 350? If so, why are there two different names? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, I can't read. Tuck, I can't read that. I can't read that, Tuck. Damn it, Tuck. Damn it, Jim. I'm not a doctor. I know that's completely wrong, but I can't remember exactly what he said. Always wanted a slow lane. I can't to watch ships out. There you go. .350 is the Chevy 351. Gotcha. Pardon your employment. I don't know what that means. I don't know what pardon your employment means. Getting to that spot where I have to like jump over, I think. I feel like I'm in the wrong lane, but I'm gonna find out in a second. Now it's too cold. Man, I'm like an old biddy. It's like, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too hot, it's too cold. It's quite confusing. He asked what you do for a living. Oh, I'm retired, man. I'm retired. That's what I do for a living. I do that. I do retired stuff, and I do prepper stuff. Gotcha. All right. Looks like we're still like for 8 miles until I got to get on 13. Then I know exactly where I am. Like I said, I don't come this way very often, and they're constantly changing the flow of traffic, so you can never like remember anything. It's like it's all changes every time you come through here. Where is this guy slowing down so slow? There's no reason for that. It's the same way here in North Carolina, around 60-ish right now. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. It's 48 here in Virginia. I'm less than an hour from the North Carolina border right now. But you're way over there in the mountains, though, man, right, Bill? Or Jim Bob? You're over there in the freaking hill country. well taser check complete? Who are you tasing, man? No one wants to be tased. Don't tase me, bro. You remember that one? I love all these stupid things that we forget all the time. All the time. Things that were something for a period of time and then poof, they're just gone. Don't tase me, bro. Morning equipment check. Gotcha. You got to check your taser? I mean, come on. How dangerous is it to live on the little dry creek? I mean, come on, you're driving house prices down, man. Don't get any pension after the retirement here in U.S. Okay. I think you're using like a translator, and I appreciate that. But if you retire, you get your pension. I think that's what you're trying to say. City entrance closed. Do not enter. 64 VA Beach. Naval Base Grundy. No, we're going to stay to the left. That guy just did a NASCAR maneuver. He decided to pit from the left lane. More construction. Oh, you're asking, do you get pension after you retire? Yes, I have a pension. I have a pension because I worked for 20 years and now I got a pension. That's how I pay for all my YouTube shenanigans. It's with my pension. But it's not great. Like I said, I think I always get the numbers mixed up. It's somewhere between $14,000 and $16,000 last year. You know, you give them 20 years and then you get to live below the poverty level the rest of your life. It's super awesome. Yes, you're driving down this. Yes. Right lane closed. That's not good. So I'll stay out of that lane. Still have 4.7 miles. We're getting closer to like off-highway civilization. I'm working on second pension now. Wow, okay, I got you. I started to do that. And I woke up one morning, I was like, after 13 years of working on my second pension, I was just like, dude, you know what I'm saying? When you freaking, you know, once a year you have to talk to the Bobs. It sucks. You still need to pay medical insurance, right? No, I have free medical for life. But it's only if I go to a military base. I found out that normally it's been a couple years since I went to the hospital, and so I had to go to the ER. I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and then they've got. If you guys aren't familiar with this, there's this like My Charts thing. Pretty much everybody's going to it. I think the company is Genesis or something like that. Anyway, so you can like log on and see unbelievable amounts of information, but also you can see whether you owe them money or not. And so traditionally, with the military's TRICARE, there was no copay for emergency services. And they apparently now that's not the deal. So I had to pay them like $77. All right, so this guy he's a race car driver. That motorcycle, he's a motorcycle racer now. Some people, I mean, I'm sure it's fun right up to the point where it's not. This moron in his Dodge Charger actually thinks it's cool to like tailgate everybody in the fast lane. But it is what it is. is no matter what. Looking for remote medical to work. Looking for, no, I'm not. I am not. All right, stupid people, there's a big sign. It's 1,000 yards away. It says right lane closed. Get out of the right lane. That means you've got to get in front of me. Oh, some of these people, man. Some of these people. 2 miles, exit 282. And then I'll be back down on 13 North. So close to the home. So close to the home.
In 2 miles, take exit 282 for US 13 North, Northampton Boulevard toward Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel.
I just said that. I just said that. I'm here to help. I'm going to get over 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get over lanes. It's going to come along pretty quick. Zippity zapping. We're down there on the lower highway. Airplane flying right over the top of me. Kind of cool. Coming down. Let's see here. Oracle has hand in background of many of the online medical check-ins. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Oracle's a huge company. Also college, a year, paid $40K. Well, that's nice. Oh, I'm so close to being in like where the normal stuff is. I'm kind of happy.
In a half mile,
Everybody get like when you're traveling, you get close to home, you get a little
Northampton
happier.
Boulevard toward Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel.
Shut up, you crazy thing. Yeah, but no matter, it's like you just get a little bit happier. There's a giant hike I've never been in. I really need to go there sometime. I'm just gonna slip on over here.
Take exit 282.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Don't be pushy. Don't you know I'm on it already? You're not that smart? I mean, come on. Come on, man.
In 1,000 feet, use the right 2 lanes to turn right onto US 13 North, Northampton Boulevard.
Oh, boy. I don't need that.
At the light, use the right 2 lanes to turn right onto US 13 North, Northampton Boulevard. Continue on US 13
We're so
North
close
for
to the
67
Wawa.
miles.
We're so close to the Wawa. Well, that is a cool looking truck. Wow, that's very different. Huh. Let's see, $40, not 400,000. Where are we at here? That's roads. There we go. All right. Well, guys, I'm getting close to the Wawa, and I'm going to take a break then. I think this whole live stream has been fun, but I'm going to have to shut it down here shortly because the traffic here before I get on the bridge is going to get super crazy. And, yeah, I've been going at this for 1 hour and 29 minutes. Damn, that didn't sound good at all. Still have like 1 hour and 10 minutes at least before I'm back at the house. Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate you, bro. All right, I'm hitting another red light, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it, guys. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up as you go out the door. It does help the channel. If you're not a subscriber, please do so now. I'm normally here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. unless I'm doing something crazy. All right, guys, stay safe. Have a great weekend, and I shall see you when I see you. Bye-bye.